My dear friends, welcome you all to the live class of the Lost Wisdom channel. Health, we are discussing, and we're discussing about the health and the life. But very important thing is this that we should know what is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a term, Ayu and Veda. Here, Ayu means not the lifespan, that is consciousness. In Charaka Samhita, I was surprised when I read, I was also thinking that, okay, Veda means it's a knowledge, and Ayu means it's a life. So, a knowledge about life, this is what we all are taught by our teachers in our medical system when we study Ayurveda. But when I have done the deeper research in Ayurveda books, then I found that Ayurveda in this Ayu is absolutely a new word for what we use in commonly. There's a different, but the new meaning. When I say new word, that means it has a new meaning. So Ayu means in Ayurveda it is told Ayuhu iti chetana vistaraha. When somebody there can be an expansion of consciousness, that is Ayu. I was surprised, a very deep meaning. It means that we have taken birth, our consciousness. What is this consciousness? This is what, when I say, this is my hand, I say this is my hand, I don't say that this is me. I say this is my eyes. I say that this is my body. So, body is not me, my body is in me. So, who is in this body? My body is there, but this body is like a house. Who is there in this body? And that is that particular consciousness, that life which is present in this body, and that is that consciousness. This consciousness is called in religious perspective as a soul, but we call in Ayurveda it as a chetana. And chetana is a word used for that lively entity, that energy within us. A difference between the Western and the Eastern approach is that Western approach never have tried to, because of their own undercurrent religious reasons, they are, I don't know why this is there, but life before the death and life after death is not believed in religious system, because then there is no concept of God. So somebody's writing, we had listened a lot about Dhanvantari. I feel he must be like you, respected Dr. Saab. Thank you so much, Vijay Lakshmi ji, for your such an honor. But Dhanvantari is a great incarnation of Vaidyo Narayano Hari. So the real Vaidya is Hari itself, and his incarnation is Dhanvantari. We try to bring that wisdom of nature here as a cure. So when I was talking about this Chetana, this soul, very interesting part is this, that a concept of religion never want that there is anything before the life, and it wants that it should be after end, it should go to the God, or God made heaven or hell, and there cannot be anything, this soul will not come back. But here in this philosophy of Vedas, since there is no such theory of God exists, They believe that if there is anything today, it should have some past, and it should have, when it end, then that end, is it a final end or it's a continuation? So logic says that there can be a final end. So it's a purely logic, means anything what we talk, it should have some reasoning behind it, right? So logic says that either anything which is continuing, it should stop, or it should continue again after end if it is incomplete. So the point here is complete or incomplete. So when somebody dies or leave the world, if person leave the world with completion, okay, means what? No desire left. There is no hate. There is no attachment. And person, when person is leaving this world, that person feels complete. There is no anything extra. That means it's over. But if there is desires, means person is not complete. He want to do something more and wanted to live more, want to do something more, but due to circumstances, if the life is stopped, means the person will live incomplete and cannot come back. It's over. No, very simple logic. If you leave today's work, tomorrow morning when you get up, you have to do today's work and tomorrow's. What is tomorrow's work? Continuation of today. If nothing is left today, then tomorrow you have no work. So when the life person is not feeling I have done everything, I need my relationship more, I need something to contribute in this world, then this person has to come back. And surprisingly, that in the West, such a strong God psychology is there, this concept of God, that they want to escape this point and then they want to start. But if you want to start for anything, you have to go for the root cause. So once when we say that, okay, if the soul had some mission, had some wishes, had some desires, and if those things are not completed, then soul will come again to the world. And then if the soul will come again to the world, it has to again live. So that soul has a particular basic instinct. Every person has some basic instinct. Some people have an inborn nature to be a king, a queen. Some people have inborn nature to be a monk. Some people have inborn nature to rebel. Some people have inborn nature to hell. Some people have inborn nature to get something because they are sad, because they could not get it in the past life. When this is the concept that when you want something and you could not get it, then again you come in this world to get that, to complete that story of the life. So, very important is to know what is your story of the life of the past. A good astrologer and a doctor is one who try to understand your genetic story of the past life. And on that basis, he decides that how is going to be your body type, vata, pitta, or kapha, vata, pitta, pitta, kapha, or kapha, vata. And on that basis, decides that this body is going to live how long. So person has to complete his task within that, or if not possible, then next life again. Mind is a tool, exactly, it's a mirror of your soul. In Hindi, there's a song, Man Darpan Kehlaye. Mind is actually your soul's mirror. How is your soul? Like that becomes your mind. This soul, if it is in pain, mind becomes painful, very fragile. If mind, if soul has a lot of frustration and negativities, then soul also, then mind become very negative. If soul is very happy and positive, then mind is also very positive and sattvic. So that is divided into sattva, raja, and tama. My dear friends, the main thing here is, which I wanted to highlight you all, that your body and your soul is having a imprint of your past karmas present in your in your soul, and that makes that body, and that makes that mind. Whole concept is that your soul, your mind, and sorry, your body, your mind, and your karma, these three is creating an impact on your health and on your diseases. See, your present life, your mother's, what she has eaten when you were in your 9 month, she was carrying you because she is your production manager. So, how she produced, that depends on the soul's state. That soul may be very good, but if your production manager, the mother, is in pain, so that influence will come. Plus, then schooling, parents, nature, upbringing, you know, the people with whom we meet, they also create that impact. But that also is selected by the soul according to its karma of the past life. But a good doctor is one who would not only correct your symptoms. Therefore, I say, my dear friends, Ayurveda is a very, very, very deep science. We go quite deep. We are not just symptomatically working on your symptoms. We try to understand that behind the symptoms, what are those qualities of your body which are disturbed. For example, if you have a pain in the body, that means that dryness has increased. If you have a lot of heaviness in the body, that means that water, mucus part has increased. When your body is very, very tired without you working, that means that fire part in your body has increased. So we try to understand by your symptoms which particular quality, physics and chemistry of your body is disturbed. And according to understanding what is the need of your body's physics need and body's chemistry needs, we give that particular treatment in panchakarma and herbs after cleaning your system. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it very practical and scientific? And then once when we balance this, then we try to understand what are those factors of the soul that is contributing soul to search such act in the life, such food in the life, such friends in the life, such relations in the life, that dryness is increasing, vata is increasing, that fire is increasing, pitta is increasing. What is that is making you upset, angry, on the moment when you have to do something very important? It means it's a karma problem. Just now, before starting the class, since morning I was busy and I was continuously in consultation till 9:15. So I had some 15 minutes and I had a severe pain in my body, especially in my feet. I told my team to get my technicians to help me out to stimulate my murmurs. And I was informed that in 2 minutes they are coming, but they didn't appear. And I was so disappointed. And I immediately understand exactly whenever I have to get ready, that moment I'm not getting support from my cosmic design. It means I have to do some correction with the time dimension. And if time dimension is not correct, that my karma need to fix with that. That is a correction of the sun energy. So if sun energy, I have to correct what karma I have done. So this is a medical system which not only cures your disease, even your life patterns, programmings, whatever happening in your life, we try to understand that. Every time I have a struggle to be exactly 5 minutes early to my projects, which I always want to be. But that why that biological clock within my body or with my system is giving that challenge. There we go. I give you an example just now, a fresh example. There are so many questions. Will you suggest some remedy for my mother since 84-year-old, operated for gallbladder, and she's facing unbearable gastric issues? Kindly help. Pradeep, if your mom is having and she's 84-year-old, don't give any of toxic medicines of chemicals. You can get amala powder mixed with honey and give her every 2 hourly, little by little, one pinch of amalagi powder with little honey, and that will create miracles. So, my dear friends, I give you a one gist that how Ayurveda works, the philosophy behind Ayurvedic system, which is very, very, very practical. And this is about Ayurvedic psychology, which I told you just now. You can find out, you read your mind, your mental state, and that will give you an idea of how is your soul. You try to read your life scenario. Don't get panic about it. You will get the concept of karma. So your soul has karma just like SIM card of your mobile has a lot of numbers and some also present in your phone memory. Similarly, your soul carries some karma. And when we take birth, they get explored. So we should try to correct our karmic correction, number one. Number two, we should try to give time to correct our body according to its qualities because of inner state or external state. Balance that. If it's dry, make it more unctuous. If it is very hot, make it cooling. Like this, you can do. And if your mind is moving here and there, how to keep it with you. It's just like your manager is not aligned with you and he's doing everything, but he's not doing it with your football match under your alignment. Then it's a failure. Similarly, if your mind is not aligned with you and moving everywhere, it's a failure. With all this, you have two more things to do. Your soul wants to connect to other souls. Be very bold and be very honest when your soul wants to connect with other souls. If your soul is negative while connecting or doubtful while connecting, don't try to be angry on the person or think that person is wrong. It's a problem with your own soul. If your soul wants to get overly attached, overly desires, it's not the problem of anything else. It's your own soul. If we try to work on our own self, and if we try to be very honest with ourselves and everyone around, that relationship becomes very, very perfect. We can connect with the soul with purity and honesty, and we should do that. We don't need to make anyone happy by the words. We need to make people satisfied with purity. And this purity, since I am practicing, I'm talking, I believe that our prachar should be according to our achar. So we should try to connect with the souls of this world, whomsoever you are coming, with quite sincerity and honesty. And we should do yagya, means whatever we should work, we should think that we want to give some contribution to the world. Let's not just work for the sake of money. Less money is needed for sure. You all need money. We all need money to live. Your kids, your wife, your children, your family. You have schooling, you have everything, but you work to help people. And then if money comes, that's a nectar money. My dear friends, if you can keep your soul to do something to help other souls and connect to the souls with honesty, helping souls is your business, and loving and help and emotionally connecting to the soul is relationship. So when you are helping in materialistic way, that's a business, and when you are helping or connecting with emotions, and that is relationship. That's not very big difference. For all this, you need to have a very good body, because soul is a very, very clear concept your Chetana has. You're not going to live in a bad house. You want a healthy, well-built, beautiful house. Similarly, your body is a house of your soul. Your soul want to live in a good house, good body. So take panchakarma, make your body very neat and clean, and keep your soul very strong, atma bala, so that your mind can be very good, and clean your karma. If you get a good astrological knowledge, guys, and I will tell you, every month we are doing 15 days, 14 days retreats in Udupi and in Govardhan. Those who are interested, they can come, they can join, but that is your choice. This is not that we have, by the grace of God, we are helping. How many people can we help? But we want to create such platforms where you can really make your life better. You can improve quality of your body, your mind, your karma correction, and your soul to connect with other souls with honesty, with emotions, and you connect your soul to help people in matter. That's a business. Thank you so much. And sorry again for being 10 minutes late today. 22 minutes I have given this talk. I think it has helped you. I have again continuation of my consultations today. It's not work, not it stopped. In the middle, I took the break, not feeling that great not because of any health problem, because of non-stop working. My body needs rest. Thank you so much. See you guys next Sunday again in English, and next Thursday in Hindi with you all. My thanks to you all for your trust in me. Now, I have made our YouTube playlist very methodical. So you have some structure now in our YouTube channel. You can get, it's a whole book, thousands of informative with classical reference, with Sanskrit proof. I have given that knowledge. Use it for you, my dear friends. This is not for any benefit. It is just to make world people know, especially Indian. We Indian don't believe in our own system because we are so strongly programmed by British when they rule this nation that anything which comes from West is the best. Why? God has not unjust that West is only best. East also is good. West also is good. Necessity is mother of invention. There it's minus 20. So they wanted to create technologically a room on the wheel. We don't want the car room on the wheel because we have such a beautiful weather. We don't want to go on the train. We have horses. We are very happy with it. We don't need to live in concrete jungles because our temperature is very friendly. We want to live with nature. But when we create something, human beings create, they want to create first product, and then they create mindset for that product to purchase. And they add superiority in that. And that has been 1.4 billion population of this country is a market for that Western product. No problem. Use it. It's good. It's a quick fix. It helps you. but use your brains. Thank you so much. Subscribe this channel. It's a mission. It's a movement. It's needed to reach each and every person of our society and to the world. Till then, my voice will continue to enlighten my friends, my society, whole world. See you guys again next Sunday. Till then, goodbye.